Namaste to everyone. Today we are going to have a discussion on most fascinating phenomena of our time, the transformative power of sacred waters at the Maha Kumbh Mela. This ancient festival is celebrating from 13th January 2025 to 12th January 2026, which I have explained in my previous videos and requested Prime Minister of India and also Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi ji. Millions of people are taking bath in the Triveni Sangama. According to Vedas and Puranas and Itihasas, its important lasts for 1 year of sacredness in taking sacred bath in Maha Kumbh Mela. According to age-old Vedic scriptures, these waters possess the divine ability to purify both body and the soul. Here I wanted to inform you, based on the modern scientific research and also Vedas and Puranas tells about the sacredness and the power of the Maha Kumbh water. Limited knowledge, I wanted to inform the common devotees in all over the world the importance of the sacredness of the Triveni Sangama water at Prayagraj. Please forgive me if there are any mistakes. Thank you very much. Let us proceed to the discussion. Modern scientific research, particularly the studies of Dr. Masaru Emoto and Dr. Luc Montagnier, now provides evidence that water can store and transmit vibrational energy and electromagnetic imprints. In this present discussion, we will delve into these two scientific combinations and understanding how they converge with the ancient wisdom to explain the mystical effects of the sacred bath at Maha Kumbh Mela in Prayagraj. Now let us look in detail about the aspects of how water is transmitting its power and how it can able to preserve the Vedic texts and mantras and how it purity and cleans the Ganga water. That is what which we are going to discuss in this discussion. It is an important discussion for which I have spent more than 1 month period to get the data, analyze the data and present it to you. I am a professor of anthropology and future studies. Here I made an attempt to enlighten the devotees. This present discussion is meant purely for the common man to understand the sacredness of and the purity and the power of Triveni Sangama water. If there are any mistakes in this discussion, please forgive me. Thank you very much. Let us proceed. Now let us look into the modern scientific perspectives on Maha Kumbh Mela water. Dr. Masaru Emoto was a Japanese scientist and a researcher known for his work on water memory and the effect of human consciousness on water molecules. He conducted groundbreaking experiments to study how different vibrations and intentions affect the structure of water crystals. The experiment, how water reacts to sound, words and intentions. Dr. Emoto collected water samples and exposed them to different sounds, words and prayers. After freezing the water, he observed the crystal structure formed by ice and a microscope. The positive vibrations which he has observed under microscope are example Vedic mantras, love, gratitude, which resulted beautiful symmetrical and harmonic water crystals formed, which you can observe here from these photographs. For example, Om Namah Shivaya produced a perfectly balanced hexagonal water crystal. See the beauty of this experiment results. Om Namah Shivaya produces perfectly balanced hexagonal system. Chanting of Bhagavad Gita and Rig Veda hymns enhanced the molecular structure of water, which you can observe the rhymes recitation, how the water crystals are formed in these photographs. Then he has tested negative vibrations. Example, hate, you fool, harsh music, etc. which resulted distorted, fragmented and chaotic crystal structures, which you can see here in this photograph. What type of crystals has been formed? He has concluded, based on this test, that water absorbs and reflects human emotions and sounds. Now let us apply this experiment results to Maha Kumbh Mela water. During Maha Kumbh Mela, millions of people chant Vedic mantras, pray and engage in collective devotion, charging the water with positive vibrations. This aligns with Emoto's findings that water retains energy from mantras and prayers, making it spiritually charged. Sacred Ganga water and mantra therapy. Water from Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati at Kumbh Mela is blessed with millions of devotional voices. This may explain why Ganga Jal remains fresh for years, a phenomenon reported by devotees. The implication of this interpretation is Dr. Emoto's findings suggest that water remembers the energies it has been exposed to. In the context of Kumbh Mela, this mass chanting of Vedic mantras and collective prayers by millions of devotees likely infused the sacred river waters with positive, purifying energy. This process enhances the water's ability to cleanse both physical impurities and negative karmic residues. Now let us look into the another experiment conducted by Luc Montagnier, who was a French virologist who won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2008 for discovering the HIV virus. His research on water memory and electromagnetic properties of water has sparked global interest. Dr. Montagnier's research proved that water can store electromagnetic signals from DNA. These electromagnetic imprints persist even after the DNA itself is removed. The frequency vibrations in water remain alive and can influence new molecules. The application of his practical results to Kumbh Mela water is during Kumbh Mela, the Sun, Moon, and Jupiter align in a specific way, affecting the electromagnetic charge of river waters. This aligns with Montagner's findings that water can retain electromagnetic imprints, meaning the rivers become cosmically charged during Kumbh Mela period. The impact of millions bathing together in Triveni Sangama. Millions of devotees take a dip, their prayers, emotions, and bioenergy interact with the river water, embedding divine vibrations. This supports the Vedic belief that taking a holy dip during Kumbh Mela cleans karma and rejuvenates the spirit. After looking into the two experiments by Nobel scientists, now let us look into the key findings from Montagnier's research. Water memory and electromagnetic imprints. Dr. Montagnier demonstrated that water could store electromagnetic signals, effectively acting like a biological hard drive. In his experiments, water exposed to electromagnetic signals from diluted DNA solution retained those signals, and these imprints could later be detected in pure water samples. Relevance of this experiment to Kumbh Mela water. During Kumbh Mela, celestial alignments, specifically the alignment of Sun, Moon, and the prolonged presence of Jupiter in Aries, create unique electromagnetic conditions. According to Montagnier's findings, such conditions can charge the river waters, imprinting them with a higher vibrational frequency. This charged water, enriched by electromagnetic imprints, becomes even more effective and transmitting positive energy and divine vibrations to those who bathe in it. After discussing with the two scientists' experiments on purity and the power of sacred water, now let us look into the Vedic correlation, water consciousness and divine memory. Ancient Hindu scriptures have long described water as a living entity that can store and transmit spiritual energy. let us look into the other Veda verse what it says. Apaha punya bhavantu naha apaha samno bhavantu naha apo hinyantu naha papam apo saubhagyamayachuta. The meaning of the sacred verse is the sacred water is full of blessings, peace, and fortune. May it remove our sins and bestow divine grace upon us. The Vedic interpretation of this verse is Vedas describe water as a conscious force that remembers prayers and bestows purification. This aligns with modern findings on water memory and energy absorption. The celestial alignment and electromagnetism. During Kumbh Mela, Jupiter and Moon and the Sun align in specific astrological positions. Ancient rishis believed this alignment infuses with rivers with a divine energy. Montagnier's research suggests that electromagnetic frequencies can imprint water with information, meaning that the celestial energy may leave a cosmic imprint on the rivers. Now let us look into the aspects of mass prayers and vibrational impact on the sacred water. Millions of devotees chant mantras like Om Namah Shivaya, Gange cha Yamune chaiva, Godavari Saraswati, Narmade Sindhu Kaveri, Jalesmin Sannidhim Kuru. These are the sacred slokas recited by devotees when they take sacred bath in the Triveni Sangama by invocation of sacred rivers for purification. Dr. Masaru Emoto's experiments have shown positive vibrations and prayers transform water molecules into symmetrical and harmonic structures. Combining Montagner's research with Emoto's work, we can infer that the sacred rivers at Kumbh Mela absorb powerful spiritual frequencies. Through collective devotion, water ability to retain spiritual energy, that is Akasha Tattva in Vedic science. In Vedic text, water is associated with Akasha Tattva, that is ether element. It has the ability to store and transmit cosmic vibrations. The Rig Veda, one of the verse, mentions like this: Apohishta mayo bhuvastana urjeta datan mahe ranaya chasye. The meaning of this sloka is water are bearers of bliss and energy, granting strength and divine vision. This aligns with Montagnier's theory that water carries a transmitting electromagnetic information. Now let us look into the how Kumbh Mela water becomes spiritually charged, that is scientific plus Vedic explanation. Step 1. Cosmic alignment. During Kumbh Mela, the position of planets creates a unique vibrational field that charges rivers electromagnetically. This aligns with Montagnier's research on electromagnetic signals in water. Step 2. Mass prayers and Vedic mantras. Millions of sadhus, yogis and devotees continuously chant sacred mantras. As per Dr. Emoto's research, this transformation of molecular structure of the river water makes it spiritually potent. Step 3. Collective human energy field. The combined bioenergetic fields of millions of interact with the water. This further enhances its purifying and healing properties. Step 4. Pilgrims observe the energy through bathing. When devotees take Kumbha Snana, that is holy dip, they observe the high frequency of vibrations leading to karmic cleansing, chakra activation and higher awareness and spiritual rejuvenation. Majority of the devotees who are taken bath or going to take bath should know about the sacredness of the sacred waters of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. Not only these rivers, all the rivers in India are sacred. Now let us integrate the Vedic wisdom and modern science. The convergence of ancient beliefs and scientific evidences. Vedic perspective. Ancient scriptures regard water as a living entity that absorbs and transmits divine energy. Sacred text tells us that water cleans the body, purifies karmic impurities, and elevates the spirit. Modern science, Dr. Emoto's experiments reveal that water molecular structure responds dramatically to the vibrations it encounters, while Dr. Montagnier's research confirms that water can store and later transmit electromagnetic signals. These findings provide a scientific basis for the Vedic belief in water transformative power. Here I would like to more focus on the aspects of the purity and the transformative power of sacred water for 1 year period. That is why I have requested Honorable Prime Minister of India and also the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh to extend the period from January 13th, 2025 to January 12th, 2026, because the purity of the water retains according to the Vedas for 1 year period. The Vedas supports the modern scientific research of Emoto's and also Montagnier's works on water molecules and transmitting power. That is why I am informing the devotees that you can have a sacred bath 1 year period of time. The combined insights of modern research and Vedic views, the collective chanting of mantras and prayers during Kumbh Mela, combined with favorable celestial alignments, like infuses the sacred river waters with elevated energy levels. This synergy supports the idea that the water becomes a potent medium of spiritual purification and transformation. May this integrated understanding inspire us all to appreciate the deep interplay between nature, spirituality, and science. Before concluding, let us summarize the discussions which you have made so far. In conclusion, the sacred waters of Kumbh Mela represent a remarkable convergence of ancient wisdom and modern scientific insight. Vedic texts teach us that water is a divine purifier, capable of cleansing both the physical and karmic aspects of our being. Modern experiments by Dr. Masaru Emoto and Dr. Luc Montagnier confirm that water can indeed store and transmit energy, responding to positive vibrations and retain electromagnetic imprints. And may it deepen our commitment to preserving the sacred traditions in the modern world. Thank you for your attention. I welcome any questions or reflections on this fascinating convergence of ancient wisdom and modern research. During Maha Kumbh Mela, the combined influence of mass devotional chanting, celestial alignments involving the sun, moon, and Jupiter, and the unique properties of water transform the sacred rivers into a powerful agent of purification and spiritual elevation. Devotees who bathe in these waters experience not only a renewal of physical energy but also profound cleansing of their inner selves, setting them on path towards spiritual liberation. On these discussions, I would like to bring in another video. We are going to get 2 Pausha Purnimas, which are very important for Hindus, which will be happening only 1000 to 1200 years once. It is a great opportunity for the people of entire world to take a sacred dip before 12th January 2026. If there is any mistakes in this present discussion, please forgive me. If you like this discussion, please forward it to your friends, relatives, and group people to know more about the purity and the mystical powers of sacred water, what it says by modern scientists and also the Vedas. Hope we will meet you in another discussion.